Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Tonight, we're re-diving deep into a story that challenges everything we thought we knew about our oceans and the incredible minds within them. You know, 9 out of 10 things we touch every single day have crossed an ocean to get to us. But what if tonight, that very ocean started to answer back? Imagine this. Orcas, those magnificent, intelligent creatures, suddenly awaken with what can only be described as human-level strategic intelligence. Suddenly, every single shipping lane on the planet transforms into a complex chessboard. It's not just about their incredible natural communication anymore. They've always had intricate dialects, but now they're building grammar. They're creating sentences. A rapid clatter of clicks isn't just noise. It means convoy at dawn. A rising, almost melodic trill translates to bait, then breach. It's a language evolving right before our eyes, spreading through the water like wildfire. Imagine names and lineages, detailed routes, all pass through the deep like urgent rumors. A new calf isn't just born, it's introduced, its heritage and future paths made known across pods. What was once just information for survival is now language. And that language, it's quickly becoming strategy. What we once viewed as charming quirks of their culture are now evolving into sophisticated doctrines. Think about it. The Ice Edge hunters who once honed their wave-wash ambushes are now refining them into perfectly timed drills. Salmon specialists in the Pacific aren't just following food. They're meticulously blueprinting migration calendars, tracking currents and temperatures with astonishing precision. Coastal pods are designing intricate shoreline trap lines, rehearsed again and again, until even the youngest calves know every ripple, every rhythm. What was once playful learning is now full-fledged education. The ocean itself is opening schools, and communication is scaling in ways we can barely comprehend. A pod near Vancouver, for instance, might meticulously observe a tanker's profile. That precise information, its size, its speed, its acoustic signature, is then relayed to cousins near Adak thousands of miles away. From there, it travels to the Bering Strait, then all the way to Greenland, accurate down to the very knot. No satellites, no fiber optic cables, just living sonar, carrying vital news through the intricate pressure waves of the deep. We humans switch off a radio. They switch on the sea itself, using it as their vast, interconnected network. But here's the crucial part. They don't start with violence. They begin with pressure. Imagine bubble curtains perfectly timed and placed, tearing apart ships' sonar signals. Tail slaps, precisely delivered, jamming propeller harmonics. Ghost nets mysteriously appearing where rudders meet shafts. A pilot boat just drifting sideways in calm, open water, baffled. Insurance companies, scratching their heads, start labeling these incidents as reoccurring orca interference. And slowly, quietly, risk transforms into jurisdiction. When that soft pressure fails, their tactics escalate, but always silently. Surgically. 3 perfectly orchestrated waves appearing from nowhere can flip an inflatable boat at its most unstable moment. Drive shafts mysteriously stall mid-channel. Harbors wake up to find slack lines and drifting buoys. No trophies, no aggression, just a crystal-clear message. Adapt or lose your route. Their tools multiply too. Kelp is skillfully braided into dragnets. Driftwood is used to jam intakes. Lost fishing floats become clever decoys. What was once seal herding now becomes sophisticated blockade training. They even use debris as camouflage and misdirection. Their intelligence is turning their environment into technology. And then, food itself becomes leverage. Salmon farms, those massive industrial operations, start to fall, but without a drop of blood. Nets are torn cleanly. Cameras record splashes, but no culprits. Pens empty overnight. Prices spike. Suddenly, quiet corridors begin to appear on nautical charts. Zones demanding slower speeds, strict sound limits, and seasonal pauses for critical periods. Where these rules are honored, fish populations magically recover. But where they're ignored, an unsettling silence spreads. Governments, navies, and scientists finally realize this isn't some ancient myth or a string of coincidences. Naval labs deploy new sonar, only to get mocking echoes back. Phantom reefs, false readings, loops that when analyzed seem to spell out one word: terms. Their initial demands are surprisingly simple. Stop the explosions in crucial nursery grounds, rewrote seismic surveys that shatter their world, and significantly reduce vessel speeds. In exchange, safe passage. Imagine Orca escorts gliding silently under hulls, ensuring quiet, undisturbed travel. But break that code, and an entire strait might close for a week. Captains start calling these blackouts black tides. Crews, however, call them warnings. Industry begins to split. Some blindly fight back with louder engines, more aggressive tactics. Others, the smarter ones, begin to evolve. Quiet-first ships start getting significant insurance discounts. Ports ban the loudest, most disruptive vessels. New trade hubs, built around principles of sonic respect, begin to rise. The global economy, slowly but surely, starts to map itself around the immense patience of these creatures. Fishing towns, vital to countless coastal communities, find themselves debating late into the night. Some agree to 2-year pauses in certain areas, and their catches rebound with astonishing speed. Others refuse, clinging to short-term profits, only to watch their vital runs vanish. Their nets rise empty, repairs multiply. The ocean, you see, keeps score, but without words. And the orcas? They keep learning. Adolescent pods discover sonar tricks that extend their range threefold. These hacks aren't just one-offs, they're integrated into daily routines, living updates like software patches written directly in sound. The ocean itself is becoming their code. On shore, humanity makes its own adjustments. Fireworks are banned near coasts. Whale watching transforms into silent, respectful observation. Kids in schools study shipping noise maps. Ship designers, once obsessed with horsepower, now chase decibel reduction. Captains measure their pride not by the height of their wake, but by how quietly they cross the vast expanse of the ocean. Every intelligence leaves a footprint. Ours built concrete cities and cloud servers. Theirs writes in silence, in current, and in the deep, resonant echoes of the sea. Follow their rules, and the ocean feels calm, almost cathedral-like. Break them, and it becomes an intricate maze that punishes arrogance with frustrating, relentless precision. A few stubborn ports refuse to adapt. Their harbors remain loud, abrasive, and slowly, inevitably, they begin to die. Not from attack, but from neglect. Cargo reroutes. Weather seems to worsen. Crews quit, seeking calmer waters. The ocean reclaims its space, not by firing a shot, but by simply moving on. Far offshore, under the soft glow of moonlight, a ship moves with orca shadows flanking its hull. The crew remains silent, almost reverent. The water hums softly, a deep, gentle vibration. For the first time, the ocean feels like it's guiding, not warning. The bosun looks out, thinking about what he'll tell his daughter. That true peace came when we finally, truly listened. Midway through a crossing, acoustic arrays detect a pattern, repeated worldwide, a question wrapped in echo. If safe passage required quiet zones and seasonal limits, would we agree? And, more importantly, what would we be willing to give up first? The water doesn't wait for a verbal answer. It measures it in behavior. Comply and trade flows smoothly, efficiently. Resist and currents shift, schedules slip, and vital routes simply fade from memory. The map of global commerce begins to redraw itself, rewarding empathy, rewarding understanding. Mistakes still happen, of course. A research vessel might accidentally blast sonar in a sanctuary and find itself disabled for a day. A non-lethal correction. A pod might misread a storm and force a trawler off course. These are not punishments. They are lessons logged, patterns refined. There's no formal treaty, no signed document, just continuous evolution. Rules written directly in consequence. So, what do we gain from this incredible shift? Quieter ports, smarter, more efficient ships, remarkably recovered fisheries, and perhaps most importantly, a profound new respect for coexistence. What do we lose? A little speed, perhaps a little ego, and the illusion that we were ever truly alone, or truly in charge, of this magnificent planet. Most of Earth, after all, is water, and tonight that water woke. Not to rage, but to reason. The Orcas didn't declare war. They opened a negotiation. If we answer right, the sea remains generous, abundant. If not, it will simply go on without us. We once thought dominance meant louder engines, bigger ships, but the ocean has always belonged to what could listen, and now, more than ever, to what can plan. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey. If you found this thought-provoking, please hit that like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of our world. Until next time, stay curious.